Hey, let's look at my top songs of 2023 from my Spotify Wrapped. Now, I also listen to quite a bit of music on YouTube, and they're not necessarily the same songs, but I don't know what to do. So this is the one we're looking at. So top lists 2023. 2022, I don't know if you remember, but I actually got kicked off Spotify. So long story, I don't want to get into it here. But okay, so Yes to Ur is Human, So Don't Be One. Excellent song. Excellent song. Here, let's click it. It's irreverent, it's silly, and it's not loud enough. We can't listen to the whole thing. I don't want a copyright strike. Okay, We Used to Live Here. This is a legitimately sad song. It's hard for me to imagine the happy Melodica brothers dealing with depression, but apparently one of them does. I don't actually know their names, I'm sorry, but I think they wrote this to cope, and it's legitimately touching. It's a ghost song, but it's not silly. Sorry if that's a spoiler. Love and Logic, absolutely adore this song. Down and Drowned. This is like a sea shanty. So yeah, it's not a classic sea shanty, but it's pretty bouncy.
Jose was lost at sea along
With a Spanish company. Yeah, I won't sing. I won't torture you with my singing. But yeah, these are all actual, real stories. I was having fun early on when I was learning to use ChatGPT. I had it write new verses to this song, and it actually did a pretty good job. This is probably my favorite song by Ren, Children of the Moon. It's weird because he keeps making different genre songs. Usually people make the same song over and over again. To the King. Now, I haven't actually played the video game series, but Burkle people. Sorry, inside joke. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. But I like listening to stories even if I haven't played the game. Unrequited by Jane. Jane, excellent singer. I was going to work with her once to make an original song, and it kind of fell through. Somebody might have poisoned the well, turned her against me. A lot of toxic people in the singer community, but you know what? That's nothing against her. Maybe my bad reputation is earned. I don't know. Fall of the Magister. This is another one. It's from a video game. Parish Song. I really like this. I actually have a little bit of a story behind this. I don't know if I should tell it. What the hell. Part of what made this song seem so eerie and mysterious to me is that I couldn't tell what she was saying, and I kind of ruined it for myself by going and reading the lyrics. Now, if you just go to the YouTube video and click play, the lyrics are on the screen, so you're not going to have trouble understanding them. But I was trying to figure out what she was talking about over many, many listens, and it was, I don't know why it's so hard to understand the words in this song. But it is. If you're going to listen to it, I don't suggest watching or listening with lyrics the first time. When I did, it kind of ruined it for me. I kind of wish that I could have never read the lyrics, but whatever. I eventually got over it, clearly, since it's my number 9 song. Children of the Sun. This is actually a song that my daughter recommended to me because it reminded her of Rammstein. It reminds me of Rammstein. It sounds like Rammstein. It's really awesome. It's about they don't really specify who they are, but they're like some kind of creature and they only live for one day. And then so they're gonna die as soon as the sun sets. And so it was funny. I told her, "Oh my God, this is almost exactly like this other song called Children of the Stars." And she went and listened to it, and she's like, "What are you talking about? They're the opposite." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm just being a jackass." Dead Name by Flash. This is what I call the BPD anthem. My God, it's really hot. I'm going to take off my coat. Okay. This is what I call the BPD anthem. The song kind of annoys me a little bit, but I apparently not too much because it made it to my number 11. I have no idea why this is my 12. This is obviously an older song. The singer has been dead for a while, but I just started listening to it again. Innocently Annoying. I adore this song, but this is another one that I used to listen to a long time ago and sort of popped back up. I started listening to it again. Is it another friend to lose? Do I annoy the worst of you? Yeah, one of many, many songs that remind me of somebody who maybe I should forget about. But anyways, Life. This is from Aurorial... I don't know how you say that. Voltaire's first album. And it was just a collection of demos. Actually... It's kind of too bad that this original album has just been completely forgotten, because I think that it feels really authentic. And I was happy when Voltaire's latest album came out. It felt like he was getting back in touch with sort of his earlier sound. Like, if you listen to, like, what was his Love album? Now I'm getting sidetracked here, but... Actually, I tried to buy this album for Jane, the artist I mentioned earlier, but she had moved and not updated her Amazon list, and I didn't have her address. My God, I'm not telling the story very well. Okay, this is the album I tried to buy for Jane, and this is like. I mean, there's some silly songs in here, like the In Disguise. I mean, that's a silly song, but for the most part, this is a very serious album, and it's kind of a change from what he normally does, or at least what he's known for. I mean. Like The Folly of Love, Leaves in the Stream. These are legitimately sad songs. So, yeah. Anyways. Skull and Bones. This is one of the best pirate songs I've ever heard in my entire life. The seas forever roll. The lyrics to this are just awesome. They are just oh my God. You should definitely check out this song. Okay, Fallon's Revenge. This is I don't remember how I found this album, but this is one of those albums where like the entire album is like telling a story. There's a December's album like that, and it's like it's literally every track is a continuation of the story. But you can listen to it as just a. It works just fine as a standalone song. Hi Brazil. This is more like a folk song, sort of mysterious. I don't know. I like it. They Fucked Our Asses by Tenacious D. I considered myself a fan of Tenacious D, and I was years late. Like, I was almost a decade late about finding out about this album. It wasn't until they released a podcast on Spotify talking about their history that I even found out that this existed. So maybe I'm not a very good fan after all. So, wait, I just did that. Lovely Things. This is actually the top of my on repeat right now. This is about Five Nights at Freddy's. I really like this. You know what? I just realized going through this entire list is kind of stupid. So I'm not going to do it. But I will leave a link to it. Weird by Elliot Lee. Now, that's awesome. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scroll down kind of slowly, which is stupid, but I'm not going to sit here and narrate every single one of these. Song of the Death Machine is funny. I sent this to my mom, and she hated it so much that it's turned into a running joke between us. Yeah. Oh, I Hope You Die in a Fire. Back in 2015, I heard. Sorry, had to think if I want to mention this, but it doesn't matter. I heard somebody sing this song, and I couldn't find the song. I remembered that was the lyric, but I didn't just try typing the lyrics into a web search, which I should have. Let's see. Oh, this is another song that my daughter recommended to me. Is this the Russian word for pox? Pox. I don't speak Russian. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. Translate.google.com. English to Russian, pox. Oh, what do you know? Boop. How do you pronounce it?
Ospa.
Pospa.
Ospa.
Not post. There's no P at the beginning. Ospa.
Обезьянья оспа.
Osbinenia ospa. Yeah. Song of the Witches, Take Me to Church, the Lydia the Bard version, Deal with the Devil, Jubyphonic, I love her. Silver Screen by Johnny T. Now there's just a really kind of smoky cover. It's about the thrill of, being in love with bad boys. Pretty easy to relate to, I think, at least for me. I don't know, I said I wasn't going to narrate all these. Oh, What Have You Done? This is an excellent cover by Rob Lundgren and Minerva. I don't know who Quentin Quartet is. I guess they did the instrumentals for it. But I like the original, but I really prefer it sung by two different people, since the song is supposed to be like two different people, I think. Kill the Beast, one of a later Voltaire songs, Nemesis. I think this is one of those songs that Jubyphonic translated, which straight up awesome. Okay, this is one of the greatest covers of all time. Like, I literally don't think it's possible to be sad if you listen to this song. Like, you could get the worst news in the world. Like, your favorite person died and you were diagnosed with cancer. And if you listen to this song, you'd be fine for a few minutes. Now, I might be a little bit biased because the original Aerials by System of a Down is already one of my favorite songs of all time. So, Wolf Song. This is a song that me and my daughter have loved for years. We absolutely love it. I don't know why Parish Song is in here twice. I guess there's different versions. Basta Boy. This was appearing on TikTok videos, and I just searched it out, and I just sort of like it. This I actually heard in a restaurant, and I didn't realize that it was like super popular, because most of the stuff that I listen to is actually kind of, I don't know, just kind of random and not quite. I mean, I do listen to some popular music, but I'm not dominated by popular music. Did I lose my place? Most likely. Where was I? Final Frontier by Jonathan Young off his Galactic Kraken album is honestly probably one of the best metal songs to come out of 2021, and he made a pretty cool music video that goes with it, kind of narrates the story so you can follow along. New World Windows. I probably wouldn't have listened to this, but Diablo Swing Orchestra released a live version of some of their songs, and the thing about Diablo Swing Orchestra is they have incredible lyrics, but just the style of singing is so over the top. that it turns off a lot of people to it. So when they started churning out live covers of their older songs that didn't have the over-the-top sort of operatic choruses, I was happy about that. And I hope that they make of Kalima Caliber in this same style. They haven't released a live CD yet, so but I still liked the words of the original enough that I started listening to their studio version. Billionaire, that's another popular one. It's actually an older song, but I thought it was funny. Fetch by Kylie Allen Music. I don't know the background of this song. This is the version that I encountered, so. We'll All Soon Be Dead. Oh, Fly My Kite. This song has broad intergenerational appeal. I know multiple boomers who not only like the song, but like they go out of their way to tell me that they like the song. One of them is my mom. That calling her a boomer feels weird. It feels like I'm being derogatory, but I just mean older people. I like it. Forever Free Brony. It's like a My Little Pony themed band, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I like it. Till the Dance Do Us Part. I like it. Unwoman, Blight. These really were not my top songs. We're getting pretty low in the list here. The Unicorn Invasion of Dundee. I think that this cover is much better than the original. Yep, that's it. Lily Pichu, everybody loves her. Everybody knows who that is. The Raven by Omnia. There's several Raven songs, that are based on the Edgar Allan Poe poem that I listened to. I don't know if they're in this list necessarily. Made Never Played. This is supposed to be like a silly song, but they play it like it's sad, and it legitimately makes me sad. It's about a character. You know what? Just listen to it. Vagabond's Life, Nightmares Never End. I really like this song. I think JT Music does a really good job of touching on themes that could be made silly, but then they do them in a serious way, and they put real emotion into it. There's a band called Miracle of Sound that started off doing stuff like that, but then they just kind of turned into a factory. It's like, we got to do the latest cover, and it just like turned into a job, and there's no joy anymore in what they do. JT Music doesn't seem to be falling into that same trap. It seems like they really put a lot of love into the songs that they put out. Armata Strigoi. I have not listened to this in a while, and that is a tragedy. Stansom mit him. This is a song that my friend Pinge put out after the terror attack in Stockholm, and I just like it because I can tell that he's really passionate about what he's singing. He's angry, and how often do you get to hear a Swede be angry? It is in Swedish though, so maybe that turns somebody off. Is this Big Lova? Oh yeah, I love the dance from this music video. You can't see me, but I'm doing it. Alright, so I'll just, you know what I'll do? I will put a link to this, copy link to playlist, and I will put it in the video. So, that's my top songs from 2023. Hope that wasn't too boring.